Hello, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. I have another journal for my Etsy shop today. Thursday was my birthday, and so I got my work caught up for the week, and this whole weekend I've just allowed myself to play with what I would like to work on. So I came up with this little mini 3x5 kind of like vintage playing card little girl themed journal. It has a 1-inch spine with 3 signatures sewn in, and there are 120 pages. So you can see there is a little girl peeking out of the top there. It does have a closure. It has a removable tassel with these really pretty dark and light mixed in there, and there is a key charm. These has middle book corners on all the corners, and this is the Tim Holtz Found Relatives cards, and I reinforced them so there's a few layers, so it's really sturdy, nice sturdy. So here's little girls here in the front, and some stencil paper, little train ticket, and vintage dictionary paper, and some trim, coffee dyed paper. I tried to pick some of the most amazing little bits of vintage papers and book pages and stuff that I had. Like this is from a vintage sewing book. Usually I try to, kind of sparingly use them, but I put a lot of special ones in here. There's a little tuck spot with a tag. Little journaling card and tag. The Lost Doll. This book is from, I want to say, early 1900s. Some stamping of some keys, graphic 45. That flips out there. This tag folds over the top. It's coffee dyed on the inside, and then I added these little kids. Vintage stories. These are actual book pages, not printouts. So cute. Some 1950s music from a children's music book. There's a little tag that says laugh. And then I have this little sort of doily in an ephemera kit I bought from Tuesday Morning. And so I just used it as a stencil for some of the corners. Vintage dictionary paper. Look at those cute little girls. I mean, how adorable is that from that sewing book? This is from a book about roses, and that says notes. And then that's my handwriting, but I made that. It says lovely. And this is from a 1950s children's book as well, and this is Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod, and then the North Wind. More vintage music for children. Some cute little girls and some lace. Little Miss Moffat. There's Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. So there is room to journal and to put maybe some pieces, some pieces of ephemera that you like. It would be a great place to store like little special bits and pieces. This is Remind. It's great for a purse too. Look at that little girl sitting on, this is like a vintage Trivial Pursuit game card, and it's stapled on the bottom, so it flips down for either hiding something or secret journaling or just tucking little receipts or things like that. The Swing. Lots of space for journaling. Little tags and pieces of ephemera. This is from a vintage book about Heidi. And then you got the table of contents from some of the chapters on Heidi. Some vintage coins. And there's the little girl in the back. So I hope you enjoy this. I was just playing around and I had a blast. It just came together and I got so excited. I did hit the spine with clear acrylic sealer and then distressed it because it is paper. And as you can see, it's like, looks distressed, aged. It's a little ripped there, but I hit it with a clear acrylic sealer, and it is quite sturdy. I mean, don't, rip it, but that's very sturdy. Should hold up, I would think. And I love the key. And there's a couple key, what are they called? pieces of ephemera or whatever inside. So I thought that went really well, and I just love the vintage look. So I will stop babbling and let you guys have a wonderful evening.